Hello, my name is Rayne and welcome to a video. I don't really know how to introduce myself or just start any of this, but you know, gonna do my best. Guess I'll just jump right into it. Today I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial. This is probably the first look that I was asked to make a tutorial on by my great friend Elle. I love them very much and I miss them. So I will be popping up a little somewhere, I don't know where, but I will be popping up a picture of the makeup that I will be recreating today. Okay, so the first thing I do is my eyebrows. So I have the tips of my eyebrows shaved off because I believe that changing the shape of your eyebrow changes everything about your face. It also, a lot of people have been asking me for like tips on like being alternative and all that fun stuff. Eyebrows, really important. Right now, I've never done eyebrows before until this year, so I know nothing about eyebrow products. I just got like the cheapest one from Target. I have this NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow. One end is the actual like crayon part that you draw your eyebrows on, and the other end is like a spoolie. Oh, and I dropped it. Oops. But you I don't really use the spoolie too much. I kind of just go right into it. Voila, we've got an eyebrow. I guess I'm gonna do the other one off camera. Eyebrows done. Fun times. I love doing that. You just look so mad. Haha. Okay, anyway. So first thing I do is I always do my eyeshadow first because I go a little crazy with the eyeshadow, so I get a lot of fallout. So I like to avoid it getting on like my foundation and stuff by just going straight into it. I did use the Blood Sugar palette by Jeffree Star. I don't think I will be buying from him again in the future, but my honest opinion is the makeup is really good. I really love this. His lipsticks are like my favorite formula, but you know, don't really want to support someone like that. You can use any purpley palette you want. So the first thing I do is I like to layer. So I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called Sugarcane. So you just go right into that like, it's like brow bone area. I don't know all the terminology. I'm not like a certified makeup artist or anything like that by any means. Kind of just play around and do whatever. The brush I'm using is just a big fluffy brush. It's a Morphe M504. Not like the highest quality of brushes, but they get the job done. They're super cheap, and they've lasted me a long time. Alright, so once you get your base done, I'm gonna start getting that purple in. So I like to use a smaller brush because, you know, we're gonna be packing it in there. So I have this smaller fluffy brush, but it's super cool. It's got this little thing happening. So we're gonna get into the purple. So I'm gonna use this shade, Extraction, and then we're gonna go right into the crease there. And then just, I like to use little back and forth motions. You know, just really get it in there, and it kind of evenly disperses everything. Okay, so with this darker color, I am going to start bringing it in more here, just a little bit, towards the bridge of the nose, just to get a little color there, because we do want it to cover like the entire eye. I'm going to start moving this color more out because this is a big look. We want it to cover like the entire eye. This is kind of kind of my like lame version of like a drag look. Not as fun and extravagant, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna go back with that fluffy brush and a little bit more of that sugar cane and blend some of that out just so it's not so harsh. Okay, and now we're really gonna start shaping the eye here. I'm going to take this smaller kind of pointed brush but still fluffy enough to where you can, you know, be blending and spreading it out and all that fun stuff. Okay, so this is where we're really gonna start getting it darker. So I'm gonna go into the shade Coma here. So that dark purple. You know, go back into the crease first, and then we are going to kind of create our own eyelid shape. So it doesn't really matter how messy you make it here because we are gonna go in with concealer in a little bit and fix it. So yeah, but first you want to go way above your normal eyelid shape. So I'm gonna go like here. See how you can still get that nice like specific line, but it's still blending out all at the same time, if that makes sense. I have no idea if anything I'm saying makes sense. It's gonna look really ugly for a little bit, so like don't freak out because it's supposed to look like this. We've got that line down, and so we're gonna go back with that smaller fluffy brush that I was using earlier, and we're gonna dip in both the purples I was using, probably the darker one more, because we really want to make it dark, like all over, like really emphasize that darkness. I don't know what that was. Super messy. I really like messy looks. It's like my entire vibe is I'm just messy. I'm a messy bitch. So once we've done that, we're going to blend it out like one more time. Alright, so we're gonna go and get our concealer. So this is the magic trick that we are going to use. Where are you? I'm gonna use my concealer in a second. I just moved from LA. I lived there for a year. I was going to live there, you know, indefinitely until the pandemic happened, and we really only had like 6 months to do fun stuff. What the? I swear, if my concealer's not here, this entire look is ruined. No. No, what do you mean? Okay, it's here. Thank God, I was gonna freak out for this part. So the concealer I have is another NYX product. I have the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. And you're going to take a flat brush of any kind. Yeah, I have the Morphe N224, I believe. So this is a trick that I discovered while watching RuPaul's Drag Race. So I noticed, no one like necessarily was like, this is how I do it. I was kind of just like paying attention to the queens and their makeup and all that fun stuff. I noticed, like, so if you struggle with like hooded eyelids, and you know you do stuff on your lid and then you close your eyes and like you can't fucking see it, that sucks. No one likes that. So I noticed that the way drag queens do their makeup, they like kind of create their own lid almost. Make sure that flat brush is dry because you don't want color getting in there. I kind of just put my brush and just get a bunch off the applicator. You're going to literally just shape it. Can you see that? I hope so. and then kind of just blend it out. Okay, so here we are. We have our eyelids cut out. Our eyelids are getting cut off. Okay, so next, so for that pink color on the lid, I used the Lime Crime. I think this was like the birthday palette. I love this palette so much. It's so pretty. Oh, look at all that rainbow. Okay, so we're going into the shade Frosting. I'm going to use the exact same flat brush that I just used for the concealer. I like it. If you just spray it with like setting spray or like dip it in water or something, you get a lot of pigment, and it, you know, it does the thing. So we're just gonna literally put this color over all that concealer that we just put down. Now that we've done this, we're gonna go back with that little pointy fluffy brush. We're gonna go in that shade Coma again and just kind of blend these two together. So now we are going to do the lower lash line. The lower lash line is super simple. We're literally gonna use, I like to make it simple. I use like 3 brushes a look. So we're literally just gonna go into Coma again in the Jeffree Star palette and just go in there. Because it's kind of gonna get covered up with the eyeliner. I take that fluffy brush again and I go in a lighter purple shade. And we're just gonna blend it out. Okay, so now we're gonna get onto the red eyeliner. I have in the past, I use the Lime Crime liquid lipstick in Red Velvet, but I did recently get this eyeliner from ColourPop. It's like a liquid liner. I'm kind of nervous because when I have tried it, like swatched it on my hand, it doesn't like, it's not like solid, it's super patchy. So I'm really hoping this works out because I don't want it to ruin everything I just did. I'm not very good, I don't know how to tell people how to do eyeliner. Because everyone's eye shape is super different. I have to do my eyeliner different depending on which eye I'm doing, so you kind of just have to practice and fuck around until you get it. That's really the best advice I can give you. I will try my best, but I kind of just start here. I want this to be like a thick thing, so I kind of do that. I do like a little, okay, I like this eyeliner a lot now. And then I like to kind of try and keep my eyes open a little bit because, you know, my eyes are going to be open while I'm walking around. So I want it to be realistic to how my face like actually will look to people. So when it's open like this, I take it from the edge of that line I just drew and I just go straight. So I do, in this look, I do the eyeliner all the way, you know, I pretty much totally reshape my eye. Okay, so this is the finished look. I don't think I'm gonna do montages of the look at the end. I'm not that kind of person. I feel kind of awkward about that. I don't know. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, if it was helpful or good in any way, please let me know. Share stuff in the comments. I don't know. You know, of course, subscribe, leave a like, comment what else you guys want to see. I don't know, I'm probably gonna try and stay pretty niche with like the alternative scene, because that's like my whole thing. Emo culture is like my life, like that is the culture I abide by. So anything like that, like let me know if you want like lookbook, styling tips. But yeah, that was it. This is all I got for you today. Oh, I guess last thing, thank you guys so much for everyone that has encouraged me to do this. I'm really excited to start doing this and be more serious about it. I'm also really, it's just crazy. The beginning of the pandemic, I had like less than 600 followers, and now I'm almost at 3,000. I know that's not a lot to a lot of people, but I don't know, to me that's still crazy. I never thought I would be able to do that. But it's really cool, and again, thank you guys to everyone who's been so supportive of me and my life and all that fun stuff. So yeah, if you care to watch more, like let me know so I can start making more. And yeah.